Namaste. We are here on our first session of doing. Until today, we have been doing every Saturday and Sunday the Shunya talks, and specifically dedicated to the Nikayas on Saturday and to the Agamas on Sundays. So we thought it was very important for us to take the long, especially a different kind of a series of talks dedicated completely with discipline every week on sutras, and hence we initiating this morning session of sutra talks, which will happen every Sunday at 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. or as long as we can go, but 6 a.m. So this will be happening at the Shunya Meditation Studio in Balewadi, Pune, and the idea here is to incorporate the practice of Shunya along with the study of the sutras. So today we are here to take a very important sutra that traveled all the way to China. This was the sutra that went to China, and interesting to understand that something that was the reason from which the whole Chinese civilization, openly that sutra would be a very important sutra, because that would have been presented to the then time believers, those kings who were ruling, and all the scholars of those times who thought that their way of thinking was the right way. But then someone comes with a sutra and then changes the point of view. I think it's an important sutra and should be the first one that we should be taking to study in our sutra talks. So today, as a structure, let me tell you how this is going to work. We're going to have within the studio at around 6 a.m. we will be gathering as we get comfortable and sit down in a we will be then first and foremost, because as I said, at the end, whatever you study, whatever you contemplate on, if that is not first initially supported by a practice, a foundational practice, so that you can cultivate the dhyana, which is then going to become your medium through which you're going to travel with all the understanding from the sutra towards the realization of the Four Noble Truths. And in our practice, if you see, it's the other way around. We do not just understand the Four Noble Truths, you realize it. That's the practice of Shunya. Shunya's practice is more about self-realization. We do a self-critical analysis by sitting and practicing our reverse counting, through which we get to know that the mind is getting disturbed. And a simple activity like watching the breath and counting the number is also not possible by this mind. So we definitely know what is the state of a mind. We can actually use the same technique